Well, it started badly, but I had a moment of clarity. Get over to the Sofitel at the Gatwick, get the laptop plugged in, and try and fix this mess. Greetings! Oh, this backdrop. Not a green screen. I know we should be seeing the hustle and bustle of sunny downtown Marrakech, but we're not. We got snowy Gatwick Airport. Well, so what's been happening? Where have we got to and how have we not got there? This is the Sofitel at Gatwick Airport. I've had to go posh, but to be honest, you've got no choice of anything. The Block Hotel at Gatwick had a cancellation and it put its room up with no window, sealed pod room, for £274. And guess which idiot nearly booked it? Luckily for me, I come over to the Sofitel to try get some electricity, a highly valuable commodity at the moment at Gatwick, and as I also presume at Heathrow, everybody is desperate to get charge into their phones and get charge into their laptops so they can make amendments to their bookings. Because there's no point going to a desk because the queues are a million miles long. So anyway, that's what's happening at the airport. So I went for the Sanctuary of the Sofitel, one of my favourite hotel chains, which I'm a loyalty card holder, and I did say, hey, I've got a card, can you help? And I said, that's really sweet, you know, it makes the card valuable. And the concierge said, I would do this for anyone today. So there's a top tip for you. If you are stuck, walk into the poshest hotel, buy a coffee, show some manners, and then get your laptop plugged in, get your phone charged up, and get back on with your trip. And that's what I'm doing. So Tuesday, that is tomorrow, I am flying at 9 o'clock from Gatwick North Terminal with Easyjet to Bordeaux. I guess that's got to be cavited with possibly, oh look, there's a little shuttle bus that goes between the North and the South Terminal. I was on there about 3 or 4 times yesterday, going backwards and forwards. I'm going to go up to the I'm on the floor of the lounge. I'm going to go up to the lounge, give you a little scan of the room. I've done a full walk around tour of the room to have a look at it, and I have stayed here a few times. I've just got to show you this. I know I'm digressing, but I've got to show you this. This is the mini bar, and this is one of those wonderful mini bars that is free. And I thought, oh, what's that? Tonic water? No, it's Sauvignon Blanc. Yes, you can. Can we get to Marrakech? Yes, you can. Yes, you can get to Marrakech, he says. So, where are we? We are flying tomorrow morning to Bordeaux. Now, I kind of thought the morning flight was a really good flight to book, because even if it gets delayed and delayed and delayed, a 9 o'clock flight has got more chance of getting out rather than being cancelled. The other reason I booked it, it was the only flight they'd give me. So, yeah, not completely great travel expertise there. I just took what was on offer. Staying overnight in Bordeaux, and then tomorrow lunchtime, 12 o'clock, it's another 2.5 hour flight down to Marrakech. So in theory, 3 o'clock on Wednesday afternoon, I will be in Marrakech in time for the football in the square at 7 o'clock. That is now the new plan. God only knows what the plan was when I set off on Saturday. I can't remember. But that is the plan now. So, it's upstairs to go and see what Gatwick Airport runway looks like. It's not upstairs, it's on this floor. Thanks for sticking with me. If you're still with me this long, you've not nearly as much patience as I have. I nearly went home. Nearly gave in. Anyway, there's a lot of change. I've made some changes with British Airways. Coming back later, doing this, doing that. Got lots planned, which of course everything planned don't work. So you've got to stay tuned to see what happens next. Thanks for staying with me, guys. See you soon. First stop, up to the lounge for tea and buns, and I would love to say then I went back to my room for an early night and I was fresh as a daisy when I boarded my Easyjet flight in the morning. I went back to the lounge, the Blitz spirit took over, we all compared notes on cancellations, disasters, and we compared those notes over a few beers and a few glasses of wine. I met some wonderful people. If you're watching this video, ladies, it was a pleasure to meet you. Gentlemen, I don't know how I made my flight, but I did, and I really hope you made yours. That gives you an idea of how the evening went, but I did make my flight. My flight did take off, which was quite unique on this trip, and it was actually quite a pleasant flight down to Bordeaux. The scenery, once you're in the air and you're looking down at the snow and the frosty morning of southeast England, it's really quite beautiful. But I'd come across, as I was checking my phone, I'd made another mistake. Well, I'd been trying to book all these flights and use my cancellation Easyjet flight to get down to Bordeaux and then get to Marrakech. I'd actually booked the Marrakech part of the trip on the wrong day. It was the same day, and I only found out afterwards that I could have possibly made that flight. But I was now sat looking at snowy England thinking, I need a flight. I had a hotel to go to. As soon as I got off this flight, I was off to the Bordeaux airport Ibis budget. There is a full video of that, a little glimpse of it at the end of this video. But I now needed a flight. And I'd always wanted to fly Royal Air Maroc. Was that a good idea? Was that a bad idea? Well, you'll have to watch the next part of this video and see what my experience with Royal Air Maroc was like and what happened to me at Casablanca airport. It basically made all this trip up until this point look like plain sailing, because part 5 is called Run Fat Boy Run. So do please subscribe to the channel and ring the bell, and YouTube will let you know when I publish that video. Thanks again for watching. Cheers guys.